What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Sexy and Wealthy Mom Podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Fast, and this is the space where you are manifesting more of everything you desire, especially when it comes to how you want to spend your time, how much money you are magnetizing to you, and how you feel on a daily basis. Of course, the focus is flourishing in all areas of your life, living and leading exactly the way that you want to, and really just being the fullest version of who you came here to be without fear. Knowing that, you guys, the fear is going to be there every step of the way. There's going to be moments where you're like, is this working? There's going to be moments where you're going to want the next piece of evidence. You're going to want the next result before you take that next step forward. There has been so many times on this path that has been true for me. So I know that is true for you as well. And I'm in this space right now in my experience, in my life, in my business, just with everything that I'm doing, that I am just in the flow. I'm in the momentum. I'm like, this is it. This is the sweet spot. And there's been so many times as well at the same time where I'm like terrified of sabotaging my success. Terrified of sabotaging how I genuinely feel about everything that I do, that I'm doing right now in my life, and really just how I'm living on a daily basis. It's scary. Like, it is scary. Like, there has been, there's always uncertainty with entrepreneurship. There's always ups and downs. And now with me being in the market, and that's what I'm focusing on supporting you to do, is really get going on your trading journey, expanding your wealth, identity, and reality via the stock market. There's ups and downs in the stock market. Like, that's literally, you're watching trades go up and down consistently. And this is why it's so important to find the neutrality within the ups and the downs. And that's what I want to focus on inside of this episode, because I believe it'll be extremely valuable. This has really supported me a lot, because in the beginning of my trading journey, and truth be told, I am just as excited for pre-market tomorrow, which I'm recording this episode on Sunday. I'm in the park in my favorite spot. I'm drinking my favorite iced coffee right now. It is freezing. It is freezing nipples and balls right now in North Dakota. Negative 23 real feel. So, yeah, there's nobody in the park but me. I'm chilling in my car, obviously. I always love to take space, especially on the weekends, to just create and to just reflect and anchor in all of my wins for the week, and to just really celebrate how far I've come and every single step forward that I'm making on a daily basis, and just continuing to move through my ups and downs, because you guys, it's not always up. I'm not always up. And what I'm teaching you is so valuable in everything that you're doing. You can use this information and integrate it in any industry. I'm telling you, any industry, this embodiment work is the magic. It is the fucking magic. So I want to retrace back to in the beginning of my trading journey. Of course, I was so excited when things were going up. You know what I mean? Like, so excited, especially with crypto. Like, crypto flying. I'm just like, oh my God, I just can't stop watching. Like, I just love it. It's so fun. It's so exciting, and some of these trades that I'm getting into, like the day and the momentum trades, it's awesome. And now I've come to this space of neutrality where even when crypto is dipping, or even when some of my large caps are dipping, or what have you in the market, or maybe I just have a red trade, like I get in too late and it starts dipping, and then I obviously take a small loss on it. It's like, it's not affecting my energy anymore, where I'm, see it messing with my overall vibe, let's say, my overall vibe of where I'm going, the vision, the purpose. And knowing that last run, this is the funny thing about the market. It's always like, when things start running again, you always wish that you were to have more money in. All right? Seriously, write this down, because this has been true every single run on my large caps, on crypto, on, just day in momentum plays. Knowing that, y'all, you got to trade at your own risk. And inside of my upcoming masterclass, Magnetize Money, we're going to be diving more into my story, the market, how this is seriously a game changer for you and your family's future. Really valuable tool set to have. I'm telling you, the market has shifted so much for me, and this is just the beginning. I've been in now 15 months, and you guys, I seriously wish that I would have known about how to trade, more about the market, how, like, exactly what I'm doing now, when I was pregnant with my first son, Lincoln. He is now going to be 10 in April. And I was actually just talking to one of my clients, I was telling her, I'm like, wow, like, this is, because she's younger, she's younger, a lot younger than me, and I'm 36. Oh my God, seriously, the same time I was recording an episode, the last, like, a few weeks ago, there was somebody running in the park when it was -23. Well, guess what? There's somebody walking in the park with their dog right now. It's right in front of me. I would totally record it if I wasn't recording this podcast episode. What the hell are you doing? He's like, doesn't even look, he's not even in like a winter suit. He's got like a hoodie on. He's got a scarf, a hat, gloves, and like jogger pants. And it is -23 degrees, real feel. That is insanity right there. Okay, but more power to you. That is some wild shit right there. So, as I was saying, I am so excited to teach this to my son. And he's already been watching me a little bit. He'll come and check out what I'm doing in the morning, and I've been teaching him here and there. He loves games. He loves Fortnite. He's obsessed with Fortnite right now. I'm like, just think of this, Lincoln, like, you can play this game in the market, you can play this, and you can make money, and you can compound it and continue to expand on that. Yes, you're going to have losses. You guys, this is part of the game, but seriously, I say this all the time, think of how much money you have invested that hasn't given you an ROI, or guaranteed an ROI, or anything like that, like not even close to the money that you invested, right? In the market, you decide. You decide when you enter. You decide when you exit. I literally teach you how to get better at that. And a small loss it's okay. You keep your winners bigger than your losses, and that's it. That is all you need to focus on and master to be profitable in the market. And not just that, but to sustain your account through the dips and losses. That is the magic right there, is to sustain, because there's going to be times, especially if you are wanting to have more longer term investments, so you're not you're not like plugging in for several hours a day doing the day in momentum trades, because it's really fun and I love doing it, but I'm also focused on the long term, right? I'm like, okay, well, I'm building more long-term investments and consistent payments that are coming in. So I can still day and momentum trade, but if I want to take a break, if I want to just show up for an hour one day, if I want to just take off a few days or whatever, I'm still going to be getting paid, right? And that's what I want to support you to do, because that has really been shifting a lot for me. And so really feeling into the truth that yes, you're going to have losses in the market. And especially like when you're first starting, like you're going to be learning, you're going to be making mistakes. Like I still make mistakes. I still FOMO on runners that are already, running. And sometimes they keep running. That's the thing, is like, you got to decide, you got to be willing to take risks in order to expand into greatness, into great money. Like, I'm here for great money. I'm here for an abundance of money, overflowing, money everywhere, money all over the place, like money over here, money over there. And to never ever have to worry or stress about where my next client, my next sale is coming in, worry about how I'm going to pay that next bill or what have you. And the independence, the financial freedom and independence it's very valuable to me. And most likely it's very valuable to you. Like, you find purpose and value in being able to have, in having your own money, and then learning how to really get good at managing it, being smarter with your money. Because you guys, I have made so many mistakes on this entrepreneurship journey in investments that I jumped on too early, or that I really wasn't ready for. But of course I wanted that next level, and there's been so many different tactics that, have got me, right? And it's not on them, it's on me for making that choice and for jumping in, right? And I know that. And every single container that I've been in the past, it has gotten me to where I am now, which is a lot more smart around money and being able to manage and hold and play with more money. Because now I am so much more empowered around it. This is why it's so valuable. It's like, you got to be empowered around money. You've got to feel good about it in order to hold more of it, and to be able to manage it, and to be able to speak about it in confidence, to be able to talk about it, to be able to heal your money traumas and any kind of bad feeling thoughts that you have around it, investments that you've made, or coaches or whoever that maybe promised some things that that just was not it, right? Or you got into the container quickly realizing that it wasn't the space for you, yet you're still one of those people who you honor your word. You honor your word. You pay your investments. You figure it out. I've always been this person. I've always figured it out. When I first started my coaching business, you guys, I spent $10,000 on a life coaching certification through the Southwest Institute of Healing Arts that I didn't fucking need that. I know I didn't need that shit. Like, obviously back then I thought I needed it, right? I thought I needed that to attract clients and to build my business. But now I know I did not need that. What I needed was mentorship, somebody following and learning from somebody, expanding along somebody who's doing what you want to do, asking questions, receiving support, and doing the damn fucking thing. Embodiment, doing it, taking action. Messy action over and over again. You're never going to be perfect. You just got to do it. That's it. You learn more by doing, which is another incredible aspect of the market. I give you an exact strategy. I make trading so simple and so fun that it is addicting. you will love it. Like, and maybe you won't, but why not actually just give it a shot? Why not actually try? Why not actually show up and be like, what is this? Like this, why not? You have literally nothing to lose and everything to gain. And even if you say you put $100 in to start, or $500 in, or whatever, which guess what, you guys, you get interest on your cash in the market. You get paid for just having your cash there. It's much better than a money market savings account. Okay, I'm telling you, you can maximize your money so much more in the market. And you don't have to hold on to things. You can literally get out. If it starts dipping, as you're building confidence and you realize that a lot of these larger cap, longer term investments, they keep going up over time, you're going to have a lot more resilience when shit is dipping in the short term, when FUD is circulating around, because there's always something. There's always fear. That's why you got to be stronger than fear. Every successful entrepreneur, everyone with multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, they take major risks. They invest a lot of money in their craft, in themselves, in mentorship, in their business, in every aspect of their life, in their health. Like how much money I've invested in my health, and just like continuing to just flourish, right? I will do anything to flourish. And that's always just who I've been since I started my entrepreneurship journey, knowing that I'm not here to follow someone else's dream. I'm here to create my own. I'm here to create my own rules, my own schedule, and to support you to do so too, from your own desires. I want you to feel fucking so good in the morning, like you're excited. You're fucking excited. It's Sunday. You're ready to create a podcast episode. You're ready. You're ready to do a PIO core workout, which I'm going to be doing after this, after I, finish up with my content. Like I'm already leaning into it. I'm already excited about it. I've done this workout many times. I'm doing PIO consistently, and there's 3 main DVDs that I switch. I switch different workouts here and there. But I already see and feel such a difference since I've been doing it. And now it's been since September. So October, November, December, January, going on 5 months. And then I've been running consistently for going on 2 years in June, which I'm going to be signing up for my first half marathon this year. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous and very excited at the same time, because I know it's going to push me, because the last time I did my longest distance run is 10 miles, and I've only done it once, and it was really fucking hard. And I started I started feeling my ankle started hurting at mile 10, and I'm like, oh my God, it's scary. It's not fucking easy. I still look at people who do regular marathons, like full marathons, 50-mile runs, 100-mile runs, and I'm like, what the fuck? How in the fuck are you doing that, right? And that's how it is. Even leaning into the half marathon, I'm like, over your shit in my pants. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot fucking believe I'm even doing this. Because coming from somebody who got a C in gym class, you guys, I used to walk the mile run. I did not ever do it. I never did it. Until 2016 was my first mile run, and then I stopped. I was like, I'm going to run a mile just to do it, because I've never done it. And then I did it, and then I stopped for a long time. I just didn't pick it up. I just didn't keep going. So, and that's another important thing to point out as well, because I actually did some dabbling in the market in 2020, 2021, but I didn't get really into it. My husband told me some things to buy, you know what I mean? And that was it. But now, circulating around, I'm like, wow, this is really it. This is gold. Like, I'm sitting on a gold mine right now. I'm sitting on a gold mine. And I'm grateful. And I'm excited. And also, coming back to the neutrality, finding the excitement and growth in the ups and the downs. Coming back to a space of neutral. When money doesn't control you, when you're not afraid to spend money, when you're not afraid of losing money, then how do you show up? How do you feel? Right? So this is what I ask myself every single day. When I'm up, when I'm having the biggest day in the market, I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm up like $3,000. Like, let's fucking go. I'm so excited. I'm like so happy. I'm like, this is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Every single time I get a divvy payment and I'm expanding on my divvy payments, I'm like, thank you, thank you. I started with receiving like a $45 divvy payment, and that was last year, March or April. I started with the divvies and I play around with them. So I switch and I play around to see which one I like the best, and I add and I reinvest and things like this. And now this month it's going to be close to $1,500 in just divvy payments. That's before I do any trading. And coming from somebody who for a long time struggled to make even $1,000 a month in my business. Truth be told, the depending on needing clients and sales vibe, it's just not it for me. It's just not it. Freedom and fun have always been my top two values. And I realize now, looking back, that I did not feel free creating offers and needing people to buy them. That was not freedom for me. Freedom is receiving money, doing what I absolutely love to do, feeling really fucking good in my daily life, living life how I want to, receiving money, and then using that energy and that abundance and that overflow to give and to create offers and to attract fuck yes clients that love working with me, that are raving fans, they love my work, and not just because of what I'm doing, but because of who I am. And of course, because they're receiving value being in my world. And that's what I want, is for you to receive value by being plugged into my world, obviously, and magnetizing more money to you. I want you to build more wealth. I want you to make more money. I want you to compound that into more and more and more abundance and overflow and pleasure and fun and freedom. Freedom to choose what you create, how you create it, who you work with, who you attract into your spaces, how much you get to give in your coaching offers, right? Scholarships, bonuses, discounts, right? You get to create it because you are in a state of abundance. Knowing that I'm already on my way to multiple six figures in the market, this is how I'm showing up now. This is how I'm showing up now, and this is how I'm committed to showing up. For so long, I was so attached to needing that next piece of evidence before I moved. And now, because of what I'm teaching you inside of Magnetize Money, inside of fast trading, I know that more money is on the way. I fucking know it. And I will show you exactly how you can know it too, as you build your business, as you expand your business. Or maybe, you're looking at a possible different avenue of income, like an additional stream of abundance. awesome. You know, maybe you don't know what your next step is. You have no fucking idea. This is where I was before I got into the market. I took off like 5 months where I was making no money, $0. $0 fucking dollars. I was home with my kids, and I had started this podcast. I had started it with it's funny because when I first started this podcast, it was called the Crazy Mom Podcast. And literally I was going to focus on like chaos of motherhood and just my challenges of motherhood and things like this. And quickly I realized that wasn't it. Like it was a good idea at first, and then it shifted into something so much more, into a much bigger vision and purpose. Yeah, motherhood, it can be wild at times. It can be chaotic. Like there's plenty of moments where I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Like, you know, and there's so many more moments where I'm like so fucking grateful for my kids, and they bring me so much joy every single day. Being home with them, being able to do this from home and making money and building more wealth. So now when Madison starts kindergarten, I'm already leaning into like multiple 6 figures. And then from there, I can expand however the fuck I want to. You know? And that is freedom to me. Being able to pick up my kids from school, work, do the work that I love, and then being able to take off any kind of time and space that I want to be able to unplug, to just be, you know, taking breaks, taking vacation, like however I want to, creating my own schedule, time freedom, financial freedom. This is what I'm here for, and this is what I'm here to support you with. And I am fucking committed. You guys, I am very committed to our success. I am all in on this working. And I'm so grateful for the community I already have inside of my world, inside of my trading world, my fast trading world. And even if you're not in there yet, you know, come check out my free masterclass, Magnetize Money. There's no obligation or pressure. Just come check it out. Come listen. Come engage, come be part of it, and see if this is something that you would be wanting to explore and expand on. And of course, making sure to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. I also appreciate and love hearing from you. So any kind of value that you're receiving, message me, share on social media, share my podcast, share my content, share what I'm doing. Share the Magnetize Money Masterclass. And also note that I have shifted my tagline on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, for a long time it was Awaken You Coaching. Now it is Awaken You Trading. Okay, so yes, coaching is a big part of what I do, but trading is my main focus now. And like I said, I'm just super excited to see where we go the rest of the year. I'm already leaning into 100K. This is my next big milestone in the market. And not just my next big money milestone. I'm leaning into your first $1,000, your first $5,000, your first $10,000, your first $20,000 in the market. Continuing to expand from there. Your terms, your pace, flourishing every step of the way. This is what we do in my world. So thank you again for being here, for listening to my podcast. I appreciate you, and I will be excited to talk with you, expand with you inside of the next one. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.